I'm one of the few people in the legislature that has taken an active role in pension legislation over many, many years. Once upon a time, why pension bills that would affect employees of the city of Chicago would just be called here in the legislature, and they'd be considered and they'd be passed. And it wasn't working real well for the taxpayers of the city of Chicago. And I know you'll appreciate what I'm going to tell you here. Harold Washington became the mayor of Chicago. Chicago Police Union came down and they wanted some significant increases in pension benefits. And I told John Deneen, who was the leader of the police pension union at the time, before we call the bill, I want you to go and negotiate with Mayor Washington. You can appreciate the significance of that conversation. I know you can. So I've played an active role in pension legislation, and I know that very few people in the legislature are anxious or willing to vote no on bills that increase pension benefits. It's just too easy for a member of the legislature to vote yes for the pension benefit increase because there's no price tag attached to the bill. The price comes later, as we are all finding out. And so as an example, why we've passed legislation signed by the governor that have dealt with the state systems going forward, and just recently the governor signed a bill that dealt with the police and fire going forward. And certain representatives of those organizations have been telling people in casual conversations, we're just going to wait it out until Madigan's out of there, and then we're going to run bills to repeal all of it. That's their attitude. And that's what you're looking at going forward. And so this is designed to raise the bar and simply say, look, we now know, given the fiscal condition of the state pension systems and the local systems, that this is an extraordinary situation. This is not something that should be handled in the ordinary course. There ought to be a high bar to move these bills.
Well,